that shit.
Okay, anyways. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the PWC show. It's the one and only, the Wrestling Classic Justin here with the Dropkick Podcast, Daniel. As per usual, he's become like the new co-host at this point. And
Yeah, I have.
returning for the second time, the one, the only, Mr. Subway Mania himself, the leader, the founder, the creator of the Jeff Jarrett fan club,
Get
King
the
Han Rivera. How are we doing today?
Yeah, I'm there living life, man. I'm living life. I'm wearing swimming trunks right now.
This guy's wearing swimming trunks right now. He's living life. He's playing with his action figures. I don't know how old he is. He could be 12. He could be 22 or 23.
Yo,
26. I
that
don't fucking know.
yo
How old are you?
TLC, that tender loving care.
So today, guys, we will be doing our all-out predictions. We will talk about SmackDown. We'll talk about the rebranding of NXT and the rumors we've been hearing. On a more somber note, I just quickly want to say I send my condolences, my love to Daphne and the entire and her entire family. Really rough week. We lost Daphne. She went live on Instagram and talked about feeling alone and made some comments about doing something. And she went ahead and you know, she's no longer with us. So you know, I will share the stuff in my Instagram stories and stuff. But guys, if you guys are ever feeling alone, if you ever have any sort of thoughts such like that, suicidal thoughts and stuff like that, reach out for help, man. There's a lot of help out there. There's a lot of prevention stuff out there. And for my followers, I tell you guys all the time, like, I might not need to know you guys. I might not talk to you guys. I might not respond to every comment. But if you guys are ever feeling in a fucked up place, like, I got you, hit me up, shoot me a DM. Let's talk. Let's hash it out. And yeah, man, it's very sad news in wrestling this week. So rest in peace, Daphne. For me, I grew up watching WCW and WWF. Like, that was my shit. I remember finding Daphne annoying as fuck when she'd come out there with David Flair and stuff. She'd always be screaming and shit. But now that I'm older and I look back, I was like, oh wow, she was really good at what she fucking did, because she was intentionally trying to be annoying. She was intentionally trying to be a heel. And yeah, man, it's unfortunate that went down that way. Now, this Sunday we do have All Out. We've had a bunch of things happen this week. I want to get to All Out predictions, but I just want to address something before I hand it off to you guys. I saw a comment today, and I got into a conversation about this on Clubhouse. And you guys all know that I'm the Wrestling Classic, and I love my Sasha Banks, right? Sasha Banks Appreciation Hour. Somebody came to me and they're like, what the fuck is up with Sasha Banks? Why does she keep leaving? And why does it seem like she doesn't care anymore about professional wrestling? And I thought, and I sat there and I thought about it, and then I decided to answer after hearing a couple of other people's opinions. I'm like, you know what I think happened is, I'm like, she got signed to this company at the age of 19. She wanted to do this their entire life. And if you really look at her career, you know, sometimes we complain about we wish she got to do more, or some people will complain that she's overbooked. But I'm like, she basically accomplished everything she kind of wanted to accomplish. She invented a WrestleMania. She was in the first evers for Hell in the Cells and this and that. And she was in the match where they brought back the women's title. Like, she's the first ever women's tag team champion. Like, she's accomplished everything she wanted to accomplish. And I'm like, in 2019, when she took that 4 or 5 month break for mental health, and they did that whole 24 special, like, she legitimately talked about how she felt like she accomplished everything 10-year-old Sasha Banks wanted to accomplish. And then she lost herself and she forgot who Mercedes was. I think what happened is, now she's found Mercedes and she's separated Sasha Banks and Mercedes. And I think she's tired of being Sasha Banks. I legitimately think I don't know, only she knows, but from my perspective, I'm like, I think she's tired of being Sasha Banks, and she's got a taste of what else is out there with doing The Mandalorian, with hanging out with her cousin Snoop and whatnot, by going to these ESPY awards and all this other stuff. And I think she's officially come to a point in her career where she is looking at life after professional wrestling. Like, what is out there for Mercedes after Sasha Banks is done? And I know she's gone through some injuries. I know she's obviously went through some mental health issues, situation where she felt like she didn't know who she was. She lost her identity. I think she's accomplished everything she's wanted to accomplish. So she's at a place where, like, she's figuring out her life after wrestling, and this isn't her main priority anymore. And that's not a bad thing. It doesn't mean she doesn't love wrestling, or she doesn't love the fans, or wrestling doesn't mean that much to her anymore. I just think when you're 19 and the next thing you know, you're like, she's a year younger than me. So that means she's like 28, 29. You're a whole different person. I'm a whole different person than I'm like. There's a lot of me that's the same, but I've grown and I've adapted and I look at things in certain different ways. And that's what happens from 19 to 29. That's what happens from 9 to 19. Like, if you look at it in that perspective, like, holy shit, that is true. That is a big gap.
Yeah.
She's grown up. She's looking at things in a different perspective. And honestly, everybody's dream is to work in the WWE, right? Like, that's when you want to become a professional wrestling, you want to be in WWE, you want to do WrestleMania, this and that. But most people that make it there, their major complaint is the same thing. You're on the road right? So much. The schedule, you're on the road. And eventually you start realizing that some people just don't enjoy this travel. They don't enjoy going city to city. They don't enjoy that WWE superstar lifestyle. And the more amount of time that Sasha Banks gets to spend at home or gets to spend on movie sets where it's not so draining and stressful, the more she's probably like, oh, wow, like, it's kind of nice being at home. Oh, wow. Because you got to think about it. She was on the road straight from, like, 2015 to 2019.
Yeah, that's like 4 years.
So, this isn't just Sasha Banks Appreciation Hour. I just defend that. I don't know but I feel like there's some truth to what I'm saying. I don't think she hates wrestling. I think she's just tired and burnt out and looking at what to do after wrestling now, because Sasha Banks has accomplished everything Sasha Banks wants to accomplish. Now she's looking out for Mercedes. Daniel?
No, I was just going to say, no, I agree with everything that you said. I think, when she was 19 when she got signed, right? So I think it's like looking at it from a perspective when Brock Lesnar got signed to the WWE. Like, he did everything he wanted to. He worked with guys like Undertaker, John Cena, a bunch of guys, right? And I think got to a point where he thought he reached his potential and he reached his prime, right? And what happened after that? He left. He split, came back. He was a bigger deal than he was back then. So I think if Sasha does leave, let's just say for 5-10 years, does the whole Hollywood thing, good for her then, right? But I don't know,
I just think you get older and priorities change, and I think she does love professional wrestling, but I think she was also
she need a break.
Yeah, and taking consideration of, like, because especially with women, let's be real here, especially with women wrestlers, they kind of have a time where they're like, well, I want to do this, and then eventually, like, I want to have kids and I want to do that.
Yeah.
And usually that cap's like, Carmella actually said it on their podcast, the Bear With Us podcast. She's like, I don't expect to be wrestling until I'm 40. You know what I mean? We're like, literally majority of the top guys right now, the top male wrestlers are over the age of 40. Like, they'll go till 50 and shit, That
Edge.
Yeah, like Edge, AJ Styles, Bobby Lashley, Randy Orton, they're all 40 and older. I don't know what Daniel's finding so funny. I think he just finds Tim funny. Are you okay?
All I said was Edge.
This guy's dying. Are you stoned?
No, why would I be stoned?
No, what's so funny?
I don't know.
All I said was Edge.
Yeah, this guy's dying. Okay, let's get to All Out. Let's talk about AEW.
I need some milk, bro. Down.
Milk is that crazy at this time.
Are you okay, bro?
I don't know. I need some milk.
That fucking Mountain Dew is hitting different.
Yo, bro, why you drink Mountain Dew? That shit, is whack, bro. Mountain Dew is the trash, bro. That's a trash soda to drink, bro. Like, yo, let me just get Mountain Dew.
That would be really, really low on my like, if someone's like, what do you want to drink? Like, Mountain Dew is like my last choice. Like,
why?
Yeah, talk to me nice, man.
How about some good old H2O?
I got some.
Bro, what's in there, man? What's in there?
Water.
That shit not water. That shit genuine.
Let's talk about AEW. Let's talk about All Out. Did we talk about NXT's rebranding last week? Or did that happen in this period of time?
About NXT.
We didn't, right? So what do you guys? Okay, we're gonna do this really quickly. We'll start with Tim. How do you feel about this new NXT, the logo, the Wale song?
Bro, the logo looks like the intro of AEW Dynamite.
I don't know why. The old one.
Yeah, the with the colors
and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really get the color. Like, I feel like I get what they're trying to do. They want like a new look and stuff like that, but like, why that? Like, I get it. It's cool, but they really rebranded everything.
It's a new era of NXT. They're moving away from the gold and black, or whatever they want to call it. I felt like today during SmackDown they showed an NXT commercial about it coming soon, and they kind of like showed visualizations of what the stage would look like and stuff. So if you guys didn't catch it, go look at the Most Coming Soon thing, and it felt like they were trying to show what they're trying to make it look like. They're trying to make NXT look like a bigger deal, a bigger stage, a bigger look, like a bigger show. I think they want to take NXT on the road the same way they take Raw and SmackDown. I don't think they want it in that center anymore.
Yeah, because Vince is holding it down now.
That's a word. That's a word in the street. Brian Alvarez said Vince and Bruce Pritchard are taking over. I don't know how true that is. The Triple H era is dying, but Daniel, your thoughts on it?
No, I agree. I don't know if you guys caught that thing during SmackDown where there was like a little vignette for NXT, and it showed like how the arena and stuff would be.
I just said that. Were you not listening?
Pardon?
I just said that. Were you not listening?
Yeah, I'm just bringing it up again. But I'm just saying, like,
put your phone away, sir. We're doing a professional show here. Tell your girlfriend you can do her homework later. Go on.
Bro, I'm not even doing her home. This guy's lying. Anyway, no, I think like, I don't want to like jump on the train and be like, oh, like it's gonna be trash and like it's not gonna be as good. Because like I want to wait and see how it is first, and then I can be like, oh, you know, then I can take away from what it is. But I feel like it was a good 7 years, man. We had guys like Tyson Kidd, Tyler Breeze, Sami Zayn kill it. And it sucks that era of NXT is kind of over now, and we're kind of moving on to this.
I'm keeping an open mind. I don't like the logo right away. It does look very Nickelodeon. It does look like they're going to sell it to the Disney network. It looks like we're going to see Candice LeRae and Johnny Gargano stand next to the logo and be like, with Candice LeRae and Johnny Gargano, we're the way, and you're watching NXT. Like, we're going to get these weird-ass promos and shit. Like, I feel all of that, but I'm going to keep an open mind. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
I'm never against new. I like new. I like new stages. I like new looks. We'll see what happens. But if it sucks, it sucks. If it's good, it's good. But only time can tell.
Yeah, but I like new too. But I just feel like people be putting new things and the shit be whack.
No, that's fair. That's
like why that shit all the time, bro. Like you like new, not you.
Not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah,
facts. Yeah.
Good. The logo is fire. I mean, maybe they could have just updated the logo, like just like you see how the WWE logo is still the W with the W, but like they updated. They could have did that, but yo, come on, the whole color scheme. Come on.
I really do think they're like leaning towards selling the company the way it is. Like Vince is like 6 years old right now. 74, 76 years old. Like he's getting old. I think he's realized he's not going to live forever. Like he's come to terms with that. Brought in Nick Khan and I was like, how can you make my family the most amount of money before I pass away? Because I don't think that even if they sell that Triple H and Stephanie won't be in charge anymore, I still think that'll be the same. But like, how can we all cash out of this that our families are set for life? Because I spent 30 years building this company. And Nick Khan won that interview with Ariel Helwani and said, we're open for business. We'll talk to anybody. We'll pick up the phone. He didn't say we're selling it. But you're not going to go on any show and be like, hey, guys, we're selling the company. Give us your offers. You're going to go on that show and be like, oh, we're open for business. It's the smart way of saying, we're open to selling the company, but we're not going to come straight out and be like, hey guys, we're trying to sell this company. Please buy us. Like, that's not how you do that. Right. So like, So like, even though no one's saying it, I almost feel like they are, but that's my take on that. We'll see what happens. Another one of those, we'll see what happens. We need to get through the all out predictions before Tim leaves. I know Tim might dip a little bit earlier, but before we get there, one last thing, Tim, what is this whole thing you did with Chalkline and Hey Arnold?
Yo, I edited the video for Hey Arnold, the collab that they're doing with Chalkline, and Chalkline gave me the opportunity to edit the little promo video for them, and that was mad fun. I had fun doing that. You already know Chalkline, that's family right there. They always showing love and
always,
always, bro. And it was a great opportunity. Yo, Hey Arnold was like literally what my favorite cartoon. That's number one favorite cartoon.
One of mine for sure. I can't say my number one, but like I did.
It's number one for me, bro.
I love like Rugrats and Recess and X-Men animated series.
Yeah, Hey Arnold had morals, bro. Like life morals. Like that shit. Dad be having me crying. That Pigeon Man episode. That shit be. I
need to go back. Can I watch it anyway? I kind of want to watch some old.
That shit. I think I got the whole that. How you say that shit? Trilogy. I got that whole. That trilogy.
Pretty sick.
I got the trilogy, bro.
Well, I just thought that was really cool, and I wanted to touch on that because you got to work with Chalkline, you got to that video, got to work with Arnold's family, like that stuff. Daniel, look, are you okay? You got the Eagles today, bro. You can't even control them today.
All I said was I had the trilogy.
Yo, are you okay?
Bro, he's doing it on purpose, bro. He just looks at me, starts laughing.
Okay, anyways, all out. Let's get to AEW. Honestly, you know what? Before we get to AEW, I'm just gonna quickly say I don't know what the fuck happened on Raw.
No,
Goldberg was there. Oh no, Goldberg wasn't there this week.
He wasn't there. Nah.
Rated
Goldberg
RKO. Rated. It felt like this week's Raw was rewritten last second.
It was. So, wait, what were you gonna say?
No,
it was. Yo, Tim, you good, bro?
Now it's that Goldberg when he comes in.
If you're watching this on Patreon, you can see Tim dancing like Goldberg. Go on.
So like Vince McMahon, apparently there was like a bunch of scripts written before Raw, and he didn't like any of them, so he kept ripping them up. And then the final show was, it was set 30 minutes before the actual show went on the air.
Yeah, because we had Bobby Lashley versus Sheamus booked. We had another match that was booked that never ended up happening. And then it ended up being Rated RKO versus Bobby Lashley and MVP. And then next, we had Drew versus Sheamus versus
Rated RKO.
I mean, we had we had RK Bro versus MVP and Lashley, and then we had Sheamus, Drew, and Damian Priest in a triple threat, which the whole show just felt very thrown together last minute. And before, let's talk about it, because we thought Alexa was feuding Charlotte, but somehow Nia Jax got into a match with Charlotte, and then they really got into it. Like, they really started throwing hands at each other. Like, there was some real tension there.
I didn't even watch it, bro. That's why I sent y'all in the group chat. I was like, yo, what's happening? Nia Jax look different.
I don't know what happened, but they were throwing real hands at each other, and I don't know if it was like a receipt for something or like something happened during the match.
Pissed.
Pissed. And they both look pissed.
Yeah.
So if you go check out that clip. I gotta all over social media, and like if anyone has the details behind that, I know there's a bunch of rumors on the internet that like there was some real tension or this happened to them. I don't think anyone really knows for sure. But
imagine they that plane, they're like, yo, we got the Starbucks.
That would actually be pretty sick if they actually planned that.
Planned what? If they did, that was smart because it looked real.
Smart, yeah.
And you know what? Creatively, like Nia Jax won the matches. Does that make Nia Jax the number one contender?
That's true.
And I was gonna say, and I was saying this too. Like, out of the entire episode of Raw, I really enjoyed that Charlotte Nia Jax match. And I didn't realize they've wrestled so many times in the past. I felt like this was the first time I've really seen them wrestle each other.
Yeah.
And it was fucking good. I'm like, yo, I like this chemistry that these two have with each other.
Mm-hmm.
So
anyways, I feel like Raw is lacking on a lot of stuff now that SmackDown compared to SmackDown got Brock. Yo, honestly, bro, I really feel like the Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar storyline is right now, there's the best storyline.
Do you think that red flicker at the end there? So Roman ended up beating Finn, which I just want to point out. That's kind of shitty. Like, it's done now. He beat Finn. Where do we go from it now? Obviously, it's going to be probably Roman versus Brock at Extreme Rules. I thought that was just going to be at the Saudi show, but I think it's going to actually happen at Extreme Rules. Because I didn't realize the Madison Square Garden show is next week.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
Which means Brock's going to be on that show next week. I did not dawn on me that was happening so soon. And so there was a red flicker at the end there. First things first, we saw Paul Heyman get phone calls, and the ringtone was Brock's theme. Trying to create an innuendo that was Brock calling him, and he had a brief call, and the Caleb Braxton was trying to get the inside scoop, and it was a cool little segment. So we don't know whose side Heyman's on, but we're going to find out next week. But there was a red flicker at the end of the night.
Mm-hmm.
And that was supposed to either does Brock have voodoo powers now that he can control the lighting in the arena, which makes no fucking sense? Was that a Heyman thing? Because if that's what you're trying to portray, Brock's haunting fucking Roman Reigns, he's not the Undertaker, he's not the Fiend. What the fuck is he doing shit like that?
I think it's just that's arch nemesis type shit,
Mm-hmm.
Or is it Heyman fucking with the fucking Roman's head, working people, or is it the demon Balor coming back since Balor lost?
Or it could be the Fiend.
That guy got released.
Yeah, but what if they're bringing him back?
I mean, it could be.
If Balor, bro, if it's Balor, for what, bro? For what?
Come after Roman with the demon shit on him.
For what?
The paint on. Because he's a different guy when he does that.
Nobody want to see that, man. I want to see Brock and Roman. No disrespect, but it's just for what? They would do that, though. They would do that.
Say we get Brock and Roman at Extreme Rules. Somehow Roman beats Brock. Brock fucks off again.
Why don't we just have a triple threat?
And then the Fiend comes out. Not the Fiend. Demon Balor comes out.
For what?
For Saudi.
Yeah, but
come on, man. I want to see that Brock and Roman. I just want to see, dude. Look, I want to see the two just wrestle. That's it.
I feel like I'm gonna have to share this episode on YouTube because you're doing a lot of visual.
I wanted to see that Brock and Roman, like Finn Balor coming for what, bro?
Seth and Edge.
Cesaro?
Seth and Edge.
Cesaro, man. Cesaro the GOAT, man. Yo, shout out to Cesaro, man.
I like how they didn't let Cesaro actually lose tonight, though. Like, it wasn't like, oh,
it was a DQ win.
Like, they made it end in a non-finish, and then, like, you know, Seth losing his mind. And I love Seth's jacket. I love the fur. I love the look. I'm with it.
He looks like Melina tonight.
Yeah. I'm down with this feud. I'm down with this Seth Edge shit. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, it is interesting. I'm not gonna lie, it is interesting.
And I feel like once again, guys, we're having a shakeup in October, so this is like to accumulate the Seth and Edge feud. And that Edge really needed that win for sure, but we need Seth to beat Edge to wrap it up.
Where are we confirmed on the shakeup? Like, is that like?
Yeah, October.
That's the draft, right? Shakeup is the draft.
Yeah.
That's good.
Carmella's feuding Liv, so shout out to Carmella. She looks smoking hot tonight. That's about all I gotta say about her. Eva Marie is still the greatest wrestler on Raw. She had a tremendous match this past week where Doudrop attacked her before the bell. Because if Doudrop did not attack Eva before the bell, Doudrop would have been done for. Because Eva, independent legend, has worked that independent circuit. Shout out to Eva Marie. Shout out to Carmella.
He said.
Other than that, Becky Lynch and Bianca both look really good. It does not look like Becky just had a baby 8 months ago. Like, she is fit. She is fucking fit. Like,
yeah, Bianca gotta.
Yeah. No, Bianca looks.
She got to do the Bam Bam with Bam Bam Spike Dudley. She got to do that shit.
Yeah. No, honestly, she can with Becky because Becky came back real thin, but like smoking. Like, I think Becky's prettier now than she was before, but not that she was not pretty before. Like, I think she came back prettier. Like, I was like, holy shit! Like, Becky looks good. And Bianca looks smoking that too. And I do think Bianca should beat the shit out of Becky and get her belt back soon.
Yo, this.
The Bam Bam Spike Dudley thing.
Yeah, Justin was there when he saw Becky Lynch. He was there. Whoa.
Whoa. And then other than that, what the fuck is happening on the show? All Out. Let's get to All Out.
Let's go.
Let's get to
that shit about to be lit, man.
Sick music. I don't know what else is happening on Shout out to Joe Alonzo, who went to the AEW Fan Fest and confronted Alonso, who he's supposed to wrestle on September 17th. I reposted just because Joe Alonzo has fucking balls to do shit like that because nobody knew that was gonna happen. And then QT Marshall said he's the most disrespectful person ever. But you know what? Good for you, Joe. Good for you. AEW All Out. First things first. Unfortunately, Andrade Idolo will no longer be facing Pac at All Out because Pac has travel issues.
Because of all travel issues.
They'll be facing each other next Friday on Rampage.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Some people are like, "Oh, it's probably because Pac didn't want to lose to Andrade." I don't think that was the issue. I think there's legitimate travel issues because he goes home to the UK on a regular basis. I'm gonna go down the card. I'm gonna say the match. If you want, before we get to that, because they're not on the card, shout out to FTR. Shout out to Cash Wheeler coming back after that nasty injury he got. They faced off against Santana and Ortiz. They did not pick up the victory, but now they're tied 1-1. FTR's got to win over them. Santana and Ortiz got to win over FTR. I wish this feud was for the tag belts. I don't think the Bucks really need the belts that much, but it is what it is.
Yeah, Santana and Ortiz need the belts, man.
Now. Santana and FTR should have been wrestling for the belts this entire fucking time, in my mind, personally.
They need that now, tomorrow.
And I'm happy to see Cash doing well. I hope that he is back. This wasn't like a full-time, like maybe last match ever type of situation, but shout out to FTR, man. I genuinely think they're one of the greatest tag teams in professional wrestling today.
100%.
Let's go down this list. We got. I'm not even gonna fucking talk about the
yeah, Daniel's just over here. Like I'm looking at Daniel, he's just trying to hold it in. Bro, I'm looking at the screen and you dead on my phone at that.
You keep looking at me. You start smiling and start laughing. You're Justin.
I'm good. I'm waiting for you guys to finish your small banter over here and the giggles that you have.
No, we're good.
Are you sure you're good?
That's him, bro.
Are you guys okay?
Bro, I'm dead chilling, bro.
You know what? Before we get to all out, actually, how do you guys feel about Logan Paul?
Huh?
That was a good segment. I feel like
Yeah, it was like good.
it was pretty good because I feel like if they actually want Logan Paul to do more stuff, just bring him out and just let the crowd boo him. Like people already hate him. You know, I feel like next week when they're at MSG, bring him out again. Let Brock kill him. You know, it would be cool.
He's gonna come out. Logan Paul's gonna come out.
No, I'm saying they should bring him back.
I think at
year.
Extreme Rules we're gonna get some form of Baron Happy Corbin against Kevin Owens. I think we're gonna get that match in some sort of way, and Logan Paul is gonna be involved again.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I just want Logan Paul versus Kevin Owens. Fuck Happy Corbin. Happy Corbin's a man, fucking great right now. But
he could do it too. Logan Paul could. That probably.
Yeah, I don't know what you just did, but yeah,
that's the locking, bro. You know when the match starts, they go.
Oh, lock up. Okay.
The lock up. They did.
I thought you do like that kung fu shit one leg after.
That's how they do it, bro.
Back in the day and shit, you know.
Yeah, y'all watch wrestling?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how they do it.
I can't do this show anymore, man.
Keep going.
I'm about to cry. this guy kept doing.
Yeah, that tender loving care, man. That Extreme Rules.
I'm trying so hard to hold my composure. I look like Daniel and CM Punk returned right now.
Yeah, the Extreme Rules is the tender loving care, man.
Okay.
Yeah, so AEW, man, what's up, man? AEW, man, this shit about to be lit Sunday, man.
Sunday, AEW. I'm gonna drop this tonight. It's Friday night, guys. We're literally recording this. I'm literally gonna drop it the same night, so you can listen to it on your Friday late evening. You can listen to it Saturday morning. I don't know. Shout out to Maestro Classic while we're in this short intermission right now. Shout out to Chalkline. Shout out to everybody that's been killing it. Shout out to THS Wrestling, guys. If you guys aren't following it already, follow THS.Wrestling. I'm running the social media. Check that shit out. I should be linking up with them at the end of this month. I'm thinking about going back to California. I'm going to film a whole bunch of content for you. Might be at LAX Fest later this month where all the wrestlers are going to be. So you'll see me linking up with the wrestlers again later this month. So yeah. And also a huge shout out to Supplement King, man. If you're one of my friends from like Surrey or like this side of town, like go check out Supplement King to get your supplements, man. They hooked me up. They're good people. And if you're trying to get jacked, go to Supplement King and go do the thing, guys. But All Elite Wrestling,
you're pretty jacked. You worked out?
Bro, this shit is that noodles.
Tim's getting jacked.
This shit is that Chef Boyardee spaghetti.
Same here, man. I have no muscle. There's a little bit of a bump.
Hey, look, how Big Papa Pump does it? Yeah, he'll do one, and then another one will come out, and then another one.
Did you know, Tim, that Daniel didn't know what Steiner became Scott Steiner? We were watching WCW, and the Steiners came out before Scott turned, like before Scott won Big Papa Pump. He's like, yo, which Steiner became Scott Steiner? That was his question.
Nah, they dead do not look. Rick Steiner got that.
But bro, I'm like, you answered the question. I'm like, Scott Steiner became Scott Steiner. Like, what the fuck was that question?
Yeah, Rick Steiner was dead. I actually liked Rick Steiner.
He was sick.
Would you put Rick Steiner over Jeff Jarrett?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro.
I asked you a question. You said let's save it for the podcast. And my question was if you had to make your dream team with your 5 least liked wrestlers, and that's not a dream team, like your opposite of a dream team.
Survivor Series.
Your Survivor
bro,
Series
Jeff Jarrett
of the 5 wrestlers you hate the most, who would be on it?
Is that Jeff Jarrett, that Just Incredible, that Disco Inferno, and then who else I hate? Val Venus when he did from like 03 when he had short hair, not even like Sunday Night Heat Val Venus.
Okay.
Yeah, like when he was there trying to I'm that good. Sunday Night Heat Val Venus was that whack. And that Heidenreich.
Oh wow, Heidenreich was trash. I agree with
Heidenreich was trash. Heidenreich had the that shit used to get me tight, bro. He did come.
I feel like you were like a big Luther Reigns fan.
Bro, all of them? Bro, no, was it Luther Reigns?
Matt Morgan.
Oh, no, but it was the other guy.
Nathan Jones?
Nathan Jones, bro. Luther Reigns. Bro, I was watching the WrestleMania match. Like, what, like,
I
he
was
was
there, bro. I was there live. There was supposed to be Nathan Jones and The Undertaker
and
versus A-Train and Big Show.
but
And then on Sunday
imagine
Night
that
Heat, they attacked
disappointment.
Nathan Jones.
But imagine the disappointment, just you there. Oh my god, my dream, man. Then it's like, bro, you're not on the card no more. And you
He
come
did
out and do
at
it.
the end. He came out.
That shit was whack. The spotlight wasn't even on him.
That's true.
The spotlight was there. Was that pitch black? Like he did that spin kick, and then that was it.
Daniel, what's your dream team of your worst wrestlers?
Can I add like females onto it?
Yeah, because you hate women's wrestling. Go ahead.
I don't hate them. I just don't. Bro, this guy's setting me up. This guy's setting me up.
Your first question when I asked you, name the 5 wrestlers you hate the most. You're like, can I have female wrestlers on it?
Yeah, like I want to like mix it up and stuff, like female.
What's your 5?
Okay, Sasha Banks.
Wow.
For real?
Out of here.
You guys don't like Sasha Banks for real?
I think she's okay.
He doesn't not like Sasha Banks. He just hates the fact that all the people around him are Sasha Banks fans.
Like, but they like love her. They think that she's the greatest of all time.
He doesn't get that part. He likes Sasha Banks. He'll admit that he likes Sasha.
I don't like her like that. No.
But he just hates the fact that everyone likes her so much.
Okay. Sasha. Who else? Big Show. Bro, this guy would ruin
that man worked Hulk Hogan, Savage, Flair, Sting, Roddy Piper, fucking Randy Orton, John Cena, Rock, Austin.
Yeah, and he did a drop kick from the top rope.
He's worked every era. Now he's out there working QT Marshall.
No.
Give me back,
bro. I take Val Venus back, bro. QT Marshall.
Oh yeah, QT Marshall's in
QT Marshall is going back. He's going there, bro.
Okay. So Sasha, Big Show, QT Marshall.
QT Marshall.
Keep going, bro. Finish your list. We gotta make predictions before taking.
Great Khali. And Rusev.
You don't like Rusev?
Nah, bro.
I never liked Rusev, bro. You know this.
Nah, but though, come on, bro. Rusev is there holding it down right now. Great Khali, he had a great era, like when he had black pants. He was there.
You grew up in the worst era of wrestling, Daniel, and those are the people you picked.
Bro,
you grew up with like Jesse.
Bro, Jimmy Wang Yang.
Yeah, you grew up with Jesse and Fester, Yoshi.
Yoshitatu was sick.
Bro, Festus.
This guy grew up with the Dicks and Shaniqua. Yeah, but he didn't put Shaniqua on the list. He put Sasha Banks on the list.
Yeah.
Yo, Festus. Yeah, what about Festus?
Bro, the theme song was like, this
guy grew up with the Basham Brothers. I still can't tell them apart.
Nah, the Basham Brothers, that era was that fire, bro. Basham, the Doug Basham and the Basham.
This guy grew up with like the worst wrestlers. That's all I'm saying.
Eugene was pretty sick though.
Nah, but bro, your top 5 was that actually good wrestlers. Bro.
Yeah, he was an idiot.
Like, wait, Justin, what's yours?
QT Marshall. He picked good people.
No.
That's what.
So what if QT Marshall that sees this and he's like, yo, let me talk to you real quick for a second.
That was never get hired from AEW, unfortunately. Hey, listen, QT, I didn't put you on my list. Team QT.
Yeah, shout out to QT, man. We talking wrestling, man. We ain't talking the.
Shout out to QT Marshall.
And yo, let's just get this out the way, man. Like
this man's gotta go.
No. I'm saying there's people that you could be a great human being, and you could be a great person. We could hang out, but we talking wrestling. So my top 5, like I said, Jeff Jarrett might be. I'm sure he's a great guy, and I'm sure, but just growing up, I hated Jeff Jarrett. That growing up, that Justin Credible was that whack.
Justin Credible tried to come after Daniel this week.
Yeah,
I know. That shit was funny.
I made Daniel watch ECW One Night Stand 2005 from start to finish.
That was
for the first time ever. He's never watched the full show.
Yo, if you had to pick one, ECW One Night Stand 05 or WrestleMania 20 to go.
Like to attend it?
To attend it, if you had to pick one.
ECW One Night Stand, because for me the only thing I really liked about WrestleMania 20 was Taker's return and Benoit's win at the end. I don't remember what else happened there.
Nah,
Ultimo Dragon slipped.
Ultimo Dragon.
Cool. Like, that's cool.
He did slip.
I don't know. Is that as cool as seeing Super Crazy jump off a balcony? I don't know.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, ECW, I wish I would have went to both, even though I think the first one was better. But
WrestleMania 20 was sick though. Like obviously like Jericho and Christian and Eddie and was it Eddie
Eddie
and
and-
Angle?
yeah.
And the really bad Brock and Goldberg match with Austin. Like those the biggest things were the celebration at the end after Benoit won and Eddie.
Rock
came
and-
out there and
I mean, The Rock came back too, though. No.
yeah, Rock and Sock versus Evolution.
That was pretty sick.
Decent. It was cool. It depends how big of a Rock fan.
Oh,
You
John
know-
Cena versus The Big Show, Dr. Thugonomics. That scene was
that
cool.
word life, it's a crazy.
Anyways,
All right, back to the predictions.
let's get to the predictions for All Out. That's happening this Sunday. We spent 35 minutes. I said we're going to start off with that. And we talked about everything else but All Out. But we are here
JT Marshall.
because Pac and Andrade is not happening no more. There's a 21 women casino battle royal. For those of you that are new to AEW, because you're just watching now because CM Punk's there. Basically, what a casino battle royal is everybody comes out to suit. So like the diamonds, the spades, the clubs, and the hearts. And then there's always a wild card, which is like a surprise. Like it could be Lana, it could be one of the Iconics. Hell, it could be both the Iconics. It could be anybody. We don't know, but it's usually a big surprise. The last time they did a casino battle royal, the surprise was Leo Rush. In this, the participants are Nyla Rose, Thunder Rosa, The Bunny, Big Swole, Julia Hart, Tay Conti, Diamante, Penelope Ford, Red Velvet, Hiriko Hikaru Shida, Emi Sakura, Jade Cargill, Kira Hogan, Abaddon, Layla Hirsch, Kylan King,
Jade winning.
Jamie Hayter, the returning Anna Jay, who returned on Dynamite this past week and got a nice pop. Shout to Anna Jay. She's fucking dope. Follows the page, shows love all the time. Dating Jungle Boy, happy for you. Riho and Sky Blue, and then one to be determined to win entrant, who's a wild card. Who do you
Jade.
guys- you're saying
Jade.
Jade?
Probably
This is fitting for Jade to win because it's like a big W for her.
Jade.
Put her, like,
Jade.
up there, you're like next for Britt Baker or something.
Yeah.
How about you, David?
What?
Who do you pick?
Jade probably. It makes sense.
Jade, bro, she gotta win.
I think Jade. If it's not gonna be Jade, I think Lana might like debut or something. We'll see.
Who else got released from WWE, like women wise? It was the Iconics and Lana. I'm trying to think of who else was like big that got released. Like actually, or Ruby Soho.
Oh.
It could be Ruby Riot. And she could win.
Yeah. Nah, Jade, bro.
I'm gonna go with Ruby Soho.
I'm gonna go with Jade. I feel like
I liked it, but listen, I
Jade.
really liked the idea of Jade winning and standing
Yeah.
tall at the end, dominating all these chicks, taking and being them like Brett, I'm coming for you.
Jade
I
gotta fuck everybody up, bro.
She's sick.
She looks like she can. And a singles match, we got John Moxley against Satoshi Kojima from New Japan Pro Wrestling. He actually is a legend. He's been around for years. Listen, I'm saying this with the most respect that I can say it with because I do like John Moxley. I'm a John Moxley fan. I do like Kojima and I do like New Japan Pro Wrestling. They teased getting Tanahashi here, and that went nowhere. Now we're getting Kojima, which is like kind of in the nicest way possible, a downgrade. And I know they've tried to make us care about this match, but I just don't really care.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going for Moxley.
So I'm gonna go for Moxley too.
Yeah, Moxley.
He's not the champion no more. Lance Archer won the belt, but Lance Archer's not fighting someone from New Japan. Moxley, like it kind of just seems. I understand that it was like we don't know why this all happened, why it's not Tanahashi and it's Kojima. We don't know the behind the scenes stuff. I'm not. I still think it will be a really good match, but I'm not excited for it. You know what I mean? Like, yo, oh my god, I can't wait for Moxley and Kojima. Like it's and like I said last week, all this stuff that Moxley's been cutting promos about, like him being here and all the new guys coming in and this shit, like I want him to get to that sooner than later. And then honestly, what would be the biggest thing, to be honest with you? Like Moxley beats Kojima, boom, out rocks Daniel Bryan.
That would be fucking insane.
And there's your moment.
No, I'm with that.
Would you do yes or would you do no?
I do that.
Or then
What is that? Shoulder shrugs?
Maybe.
Then we got the match that I know Daniel and Tim are looking forward to the most on this card. It is the return to the ring of Paul White against QT Marshall. What a big
Paul White gotta hit him with
ticket name. What a big ticket match. This match is putting butts in seats. Okay, this is the match that people come in. People are spending their hard-earned $50 to order this pay-per-view to see Paul White return.
Yeah,
to the ring.
how can you hate Big Show though, man? He's
I know.
he's
I
the-
actually fucking love
No,
the Big
okay,
Show.
okay.
I
You know
really respect the Big Show.
Big
Bro,
Show
you-
when he get hit by a chair, he's selling.
This man was sprayed with. This man was sprayed with poop. This man wrestled a man at WrestleMania in a thong. Okay,
Bro.
this man took jabs from Floyd Money.
Yeah, Mayweather. Yeah.
No,
He-
because okay, so in 2008, right? Like that's when I first started watching wrestling, like 2007, 2008. And like, so I was like a big Jeff Hardy fan, and every fucking main event on SmackDown, bro, this man would interfere in the main event, and it would piss me off. Like I remember it was Undertaker versus Triple H, and it was a great match, and then Big Show comes on and just ruins it. I'm like, why is he doing that?
Yeah, he grew up watching that blue singlet Big Show. With no facial hair.
Mhm.
Yeah, that one,
He doesn't
Jersey.
know the
That's like the end. You gotta have big. Once Big Show shaved his head, shit went left, man. When he had hair, that shit was dead.
No, okay, I'm gonna say that.
It's a Big Show.
Well,
It's a big bad show tonight. Oh.
What do you
I
got
don't
there?
like his new theme song though. The old shit was fire. It had the countdown.
Oh, yeah.
So Paul White's winning this, right?
Huh?
He has to.
Paul White's
He has
winning.
to.
Right?
Paul White, he gotta hit him with the punch.
You don't think QT Marshall has this in the bag?
Bro, QT got it dead. You know what QT stands for, right? Like he's trying to say he cute. Like QT. Like you said a QT.
He's a QT Marshall. That's so funny.
That QT.
Wait, what's the next match?
Let's go. You do make a prediction, Daniel.
Yeah, Big Show. I mean, Paul White.
Yeah, don't call him the Big Show. His name is Paul White. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
No BS, bro. No
No
BS.
BS. No
Paul
BS, bro.
Paul White. Paul White's gonna win.
No more bullshit too, man.
All right, singles match for the AEW TNT Championship. We saw a little build up to this tonight on Rampage as well. It is none other than Miro defending the TNT Championship against Eddie Kingston. Listen, I'm loving Miro's reign. I love the belt on Miro. I fuck with Miro in AEW way more than I fucked with him in the WWE, to be honest. I kind of want to see Eddie Kingston win the belt, though.
Eddie got to win that, bro.
I feel like he deserves to win something or some belt. And I don't ever really think we're going to see Eddie Kingston as an AEW World Champion, but I think we could see him as a TNT champion. And I don't give a fuck if Miro wins a belt back 2 weeks from now on Dynamite or some shit. It'll just be cool for Eddie to win a fucking
Yeah,
belt.
Eddie gotta take that, man.
Yeah.
R.I.P. DMX.
I think this is what you do. You let Eddie beat Miro somehow.
Mhm.
And even the thing about Eddie Kingston, he's so beloved by the fans that even if he cheated to beat Miro, the fans wouldn't even be fucking mad about it. They'd just be happy that Eddie somehow schooled Miro and cheated and won the belt.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Have the rematch, and then have Eddie lose the belt because Lana interferes, hits him with a low blow or some shit.
Ooh,
Comes with her man.
that would be smart. I like
Yeah,
that. I
that would
like
be-
that.
My guy that booking.
I just booked the whole next 3 weeks of Miro's career.
No, I think Eddie Kingston should win though. I'm on team with this. He needs a belt.
Yeah, I'm with you. So we all say Eddie Kingston for that one.
Eddie.
Steel cage match for the AEW Tag Team Championship. This is obviously in a cage because in most Young Bucks matches in recent history, we've had a ton of interference and stuff. But we saw what can happen in the cage because even this past week, how Dynamite ended. Now, can I tell you something about Dynamite this past week? It was a really good show and gave me major WCW Nitro vibes. Like there was some major shit, and then there was just like some stuff that wasn't so great, but you still fucked with it because you were waiting for more major shit. Like we had promos from two of the biggest stars in professional wrestling in this one episode of Dynamite, Chris Jericho and CM Punk cut killer promos.
Uh-huh.
Then we
Yeah.
had awesome like pre-taped promos from Malachi Black, Darby Allin, MJF. Like this good shit. Like MJF's promo this past week on Dynamite was amazing. Jericho's promo.
MJF is nice with the promos, bro.
He's still good, man. He's
Him talking
good.
about like going down Jericho's history, saying all of his nicknames, and saying, "Yeah, you were the GOAT, but I'm gonna cut the music." Like you love the spotlight, Jericho, which is kind of like maybe Jericho does love the spotlight. Like, there's truth to that and shit. You know what I mean? He's like calling Jericho out on his true flaws. But my point being is that we saw at the end of the show they dropped the cage. Give me major NWO, WCW vibes. Them attacking someone in the cage and people trying to get in there. It really reminded me of that segment where Kevin Nash found the remote at the end, and the NWO was being Savage and Piper and DDP inside the cage, and the Wolfpack was all trying to get in there and shit. Like total those vibes. But we saw that they could spray people from inside the cage, not allowing them in, which means they could also spray people from outside the cage, fucking them up. So we'll see if that plays part. But do you think the Young Bucks retain, or do you think that the Lucha Brothers finally win the AEW Tag Team Championship?
Bro, if Lucha Bros could win that, That'd be great. But I think Young Bucks are gonna win.
I'm gonna go with the Lucha Bros. I think I've been waiting for this Young Bucks reign to end, and them being in a cage is a way to make it happen.
Yeah. No, I'm going with the Lucha Bros. I think it's perfect. It's a perfect way to end.
And
the
I
reign.
think it gives you this weird story that if the Young Bucks lost their belts, maybe Kenny's gonna lose it tonight too, and everyone's gonna lose. It gives you that tension,
It's true. It's true. That makes sense though. I think the Lucha Bros should win though. Like they're well due over a reign. And after this feud, maybe they can, feud Santana and Ortiz and do that thing. That would be fire. Lucha Bros for Santana and Ortiz. That's something.
100%.
That'd be fire.
I never realized until this past week when Jamari, shout out to Jamari, he was actually at Dynamite and Rampage this week and went to the Fan Fest and got me a couple of shout outs from the Gun Kids and Sean Dean. So shout out to Jamari. But he pointed out that the Lucha Bros do a lot of super kicks in the matches. So we've been counting super kicks during the matches, and they do a lot of fucking super kicks. Outside of that, we did talk about it briefly for a second there. Chris Jericho versus MJF. If Jericho loses, he must retire from in-ring competition.
What happens if MJF loses?
Nothing.
So MJF is losing.
I think Jericho's going away for a bit.
For what?
Fozzy, Jericho Cruz.
Oh,
yeah, that makes sense.
And Tony Khan said on the call, because we were part of that conference call this week, that then they're actually not planning to actually do Dynamite or Rampage on the cruise. They might film some dark elevation there, but they're not going to be doing it on the cruise this year. So I think Jericho's really gonna be focused just on the cruise. I honestly think I don't think Jericho's gonna retire from in-ring competition for full time forever. I think that's just total BS. I think this is a stipulation, but it would make no sense for MJF to lose this feud.
I feel like
Jericho.
I agree with that, but I feel like he's gonna use someone's help, someone named Sammy Guevara, And I feel like right now, what is Sammy Guevara really doing on television? Nothing. So I feel like if Sammy Guevara turns on Jericho and then, retires him, quote unquote, after maybe 6 months down the line, Jericho can come back, feud a baby or a heel, Sammy Guevara, and elevate Sammy too, right? I don't know. But I think MJF does go over here. It does not make sense.
It doesn't make sense. I understand the stipulation makes you think that Jericho has to go over, but I also don't I think even if Jericho is regulated to the commentary desk or some shit, one day
Jericho on commentary is dope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think still one day's someone's still gonna call him out that he's gonna get back into the ring. I don't think this is it.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a part of me that's I like seeing Jericho, but there isn't there is, but with Punk coming in and Bryan, supposedly Adam Cole, and supposedly Bray Wyatt, there's too many guys, and Jericho's held it down for AEW for the first year and a half of AEW. It's okay if Jericho takes a fucking break and now these other guys are here. Does that make sense?
I agree.
Yeah, it does, because we got mad new people coming in, and I feel like he helped AEW when it was first starting out. So now
the champion, the Stadium Stampedes, the Inner Circle, Jericho does so much cool shit for AEW, but they don't need Jericho anymore. I think initially
now he could take a break. He could chill. He could go
take it easy, bro.
He could do things now.
Yeah. I think he's gonna still have his hand on it. He's gonna be there with the booking and creative and shit. And I do think he'll get in the ring again. Mm-hmm. It's how supposedly Cody Rhodes can never challenge for the AEW championship. I think one day Cody Rhodes will. I think he will one day. But it's gonna be a heel Cody or something that makes it make sense. Because retirement never lasted professional wrestling. Ric Flair retired and then went wrestled in TNA. Mick Foley retired 6 times. Jericho's almost I know CM Punk's been going on podcasts saying he's the new Terry Funk. Jericho's the new Terry Funk.
Yo, shout out to Terry Funk, man.
Yeah.
Terry Funk's the man.
Britt Baker versus Chris Statlander for the AEW Women's Championship.
Yeah,
Britt's winning.
Britt, yeah, not even.
No, I don't know her. She's probably a wonderful fucking human being. I give 0 fucks about Chris Statlander. There's nothing about Chris Statlander versus Britt Baker that makes me excited or think that fucking Britt Baker should.
Is that your Jeff Jarrett?
No, but if it was Britt Baker,
is that the alien girl? That's the alien.
Yeah,
they're good. They're good. What? Good, bro.
Do you care?
Bro,
do you care at all?
Bro,
would you be excited if you won the belt?
Yo, 30 seconds, bro. Real quick. I just want to say this. No, I'm not gonna leave in 30 seconds. I'm saying I just want to say, bro, it's the 2021, bro. Why are wrestlers for real, bro, dressing up as the aliens and bro, I feel what's the point, bro?
No.
Wait, you come from another planet. bro, like, there's so many ideas,
Mm-hmm.
and then you choose to be an alien, or like there's people that are doing zombies, or like you that like come from the asylum, like, bro, it's
Mm-hmm.
2021, bro. This shit is that not that.
It's not believable.
Yeah, that shit is that whack, bro. Whack. That shit is whack, bro. I'm sorry, I just went on a little rant, but
No, you're
It's all
all
good.
good.
It's all good.
that
All
shit
man.
is dead whack, bro.
You have a roster with women like Tay Conti, like Anna Jay, like Penelope Ford, like Thunder Rosa, like Jade Cargill, like
Yo,
Kiera
shout out
Hogan,
Thunder Rosa. She
is
that
sick.
nice, bro.
like
She's nice.
like Kiera Hogan. You have all these like talented women, and no disrespect to Chris Statlander, I don't know, maybe she's really respectful.
Yeah,
back
not all disrespect. The character is
nice
just trash.
to the right people or something, but I, as a fan, I don't, because AEW knows they're not stupid. They know they're catering to like an older demographic. They're not like
Yeah.
the WWE that like is trying to cater to kids and everybody. Like AEW knows like we're the 18 to a fucking 24 demographic. Like, why the fuck do you think us older people give a fuck about Chris Statlander?
She's a
Mhm.
good wrestler though. I seen like a few like she's that a good wrestler, bro.
Maybe it'll be a good match. Maybe
I feel like for me, like I did like I connect to the wrestling, but like I connect more to character, bro. Like how
Mhm.
I'm they gonna connect to an alien.
Same here. And she hasn't done anything even to make me care about her wanting like there's not because she's technically supposed to be the babyface, right? She hasn't done anything on TV that's like they could have ran back with Red Velvet versus Britt Baker, and I would have cared about that more.
Yeah, Red Velvet,
Yeah,
she's nice too. Like she, you know.
They could have ran back with that and had a rematch for that first Rampage match, and I would have cared about that more than fucking Chris Statlander versus Britt Baker.
Yeah, no disrespect to her, man, but you know, we did fans and we did giving our opinion.
Wrestling,
It's the
wrestling.
same thing. It's the same thing. Like they push Sheeta when we had no investment in Sheeta. They pushed Riho when we had no investment in Riho. And now you're pushing Chris Statlander and we have no investment in Chris Statlander. Dude, the shit they're doing with Penelope and the Bunny's cool. The shit they've been doing with Red Velvet's been cool. The shit you're doing with Jade attacking like Thunder Rosa, that shit's cool. Like you are doing stuff with the women's division now that I really do genuinely like. Anna Jay returned, she got a pop because the fans are invested in her and the Dark Order and her character. Like you have people that are over, but you're trying to push Chris Statlander, who might be a great wrestler and has this great winning streak going on and shit. But it's just like you've done nothing for us to care about.
Yeah, bro. But the Bunny, that's the girl that's with the butcher, right?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, see, like it's a Bunny thing, but like she adds like a type of like
her touch to it,
personality. Yeah. Like, but like this alien shit, bro. It's like, bro, like
not connecting.
I don't get it, bro. I like.
Wait, Justin, I have a question. Is
Yeah.
Statlander with Orange Cassidy?
Yeah, she's a part of the best friends now.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that makes a little sense, but it's
a
just
little
like,
bit, yeah.
But bro, like I don't know, bro. It's just aliens. Like I feel like that shit is like we did wrestling fans. Like
it's not connecting. Yeah.
come with an alien.
We're
Bro.
all unanimously, wow, saying Britt Baker, right?
Yeah.
Britt Baker, bro. She's dead.
We're with the DMD. And this guy's doing a pina colada. I don't know. Kenny Omega versus Christian Cage for the AEW World Championship. We saw Christian beat Kenny for the TNA World Championship. Kenny's not losing it. This goes back to Kenny needs to carry that belt until Hangman beats him. That's as simple as I have no other comment. Yo, Christian got a win over Kenny, won some belts. That's cool. Christian basically the stand-in for Hangman. Hangman wanted time off because his wife is pregnant and the delivery due date around that same time or this weekend. So like, early congratulations to Hangman. Congratulations on becoming a father and having a baby and stuff. But
I think Hangman will win the belt at Full Gear. That's my prediction.
Yeah, whatever the next pay-per-view is, he's winning the belt.
Yeah, 100%.
And honestly, they could do it on a Dynamite because they like to make big moments for Dynamite.
You don't pull up with horses no more, man.
Yeah, he might have at the pay-per-view if there was.
That would be pretty sick. Yeah. But I think Omega retains. Christian already has the Impact title. He got that win over Omega on Rampage a couple weeks ago. But it should be a good match. Christian's fucking killing it. He's in his mid-40s, but he looks like he's been in the best shape of his life.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to that. Christian got that, man.
Christian got the sauce, bro. He's always had the sauce, and Omega's gonna retain though. It's gonna be a good match though.
TNA Christian was dead here. Then with the Pete, I wasn't a fan of the Pete.
Yeah.
And then the AEW Christian, like we hear, it's like I like.
Anytime he's outside of the WWE, you fuck with him a little bit more.
Yeah, bro, that Tyson Tomko shit, that whole like he bodied that shit, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he had Tyson Tomko with him in TNA 2 and WWE. It was kind of
Yeah,
weird.
do I look like Tyson Tomko?
I forgot he existed until you said his name right now.
You don't remember Tyson Tomko?
No, I remember him though. I remember his look and everything.
He had a tank top and jeans.
He had like tattoos and everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They hired the third Uso, eh? They hired the Uso's brother.
Yeah.
I don't know how my brain got to. You said Tyson Tomko, and then I started thinking about Bull Buchanan or whatever the fuck his name was, and how they hired his son. And I was like, oh shit, they hired fucking the third Uso twin. Not
Yeah,
twin,
would you
not a twin,
would
the
you
third Uso.
would you go to Dwayne Reed with Tyson Tomko? Like if you was in Dwayne Reed, you don't know the pharmacy?
No, I live in Canada, bro.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You got Rite Aid?
No,
You got Rite
I
Aid.
know what that is. I know
Walgreens?
I know what all these.
Oh, we don't have Walgreens.
We don't have that shit here.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so what?
We have a Shoppers Drug Mart, bro.
All right. So what if you what's it called? Drug Mart?
Shoppers Drug Mart.
Oh, so if you in Shoppers Drug Mart, bro, waiting online, bro, and there's that a long line. There's only one cashier open, and in the front of the line, somebody says, "Come on, man!" And it's that Tyson Tomko. Would you like, yo, oh shit, yo, I don't remember you.
I would probably say, "What's up?" I'd be like, "Hey, are you Tyson Tomko?" Oh shit, I don't think I'd care that much, but I'd say,
I wouldn't pop. I'd be like, oh.
But if the line is like it's like a long line, there's only one cashier open, and the cashier's fucked up because it's the technical.
Why are you setting the scene? What is happening here?
You know what I'm saying, you there gotta talk to him. You got the prescriptions in your left hand, and you got your right hand, your phone. Would you take a selfie with him?
Yeah.
Justin Wood, hear that.
I would. I do the Triple H point and shit. Like the fist. We go like this. You just hold the fist up, both of you at the same time and shit.
Yo, bro, the fist.
That's Bret Hart's favorite. Bret Hart's is the fist. He likes doing the fist, Bret.
Yo, shout out to Bret Hart. I love Bret Hart.
Bret's the man, bro. I love you, Bret.
Hopefully I get to meet Bret later this month when I'm in California when he's down there for LAX Fest.
He's coming.
I want to meet him
with him in person. Maybe we'll try to do some shit down there.
I want to meet him again. I ain't get to take a photo with him. I did a video, but I wish I would have took an actual photo.
I met that guy. So those times I've met him when we didn't even take a picture. I've met him so many times at this point.
Yeah, but see, I only met him one time, bro. Like I didn't want to meet. I need a picture.
I befriended his children, so that's what happens.
I didn't even meet Bret ever.
Now yeah, Blade. Yo, shout out to Blade because I gave him a Subway Mania shirt and he dead wore it the whole WrestleMania.
I guess they're both fucking cool as fuck, man.
Please, man.
Shout out to Bret, man. He's dead. If it wasn't for Bret, man, he wouldn't be here today.
Yeah. You know what one of Bret's really good best opponents was? Jeff.
Steve Austin.
Jeff.
His dad was not, bro. Bro, come on, bro. He never said that.
He never said
Don't tell me he said that. He never
said that, bro.
Read his book, bro. Read his book.
Who, Jeff Jarrett?
No, Bret's. He talks very highly of Jeff Jarrett.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
Oh. For real?
For real, bro.
For real.
I mean, Jeff Jarrett, you know,
They're like, he's so disappointed in Bret right now. He's like, Bret, why did you do it?
Nah. I you know, Jeff Jarrett's probably a good guy, man, but I just never connected with the slap nuts.
Look in my eyes. What do you see? See, I'm
Darby Allin. I want Darby Allin to win.
Damn.
You know, I get that because it's like Punk should let Darby win. You know, Punk should just let Darby win. It doesn't really matter if Punk wins.
That shit'll be if Darby wins, you know how many fucking people are gonna be upset? It'll probably be like Hogan. Bro, CM Punk's first match coming back, bro. Everybody wants him to win.
Punk needs to win.
Bro,
if
you know
Darby wants to beat him next month or something. If Darby wants to beat him next month or something,
bro, Darby gotta win. It's gonna be like Hogan turning heel. Like that reaction.
You could turn Punk heel this way.
How? By him losing?
What if Punk cheats to win?
Oh, I mean, if he cheats to win, he's there. People gonna yeah.
Or like, what if he hits Sting or like?
It's the Becky Lynch Bianca situation all over again. You don't know who's the bad guy, good guy, because you like Bianca, we like Darby, but we miss Becky, we miss CM Punk. So
Darby gotta win, man. Sting gotta fuck.
CM Punk. Sting made it really clear this Wednesday on Dynamite that he's gonna walk out there, Darby, and he's walking right backstage. It's gonna be a mano a mano. It's gonna be one-on-one.
I love Sting, bro. Sting is the awesome.
I got chill. I tripped the fuck out when I saw Sting and CM Punk in the same ring.
Oh,
That shit is
Both of those guys, no disrespect to Darby. Darby's fucking cool as fuck too, but Sting and CM Punk are both of my top 10 favorites of all time.
yeah.
Sting is definitely up there, bro.
No, he's like, I painted my face like Sting and shit when I was a little kid. Like, I fucked with Sting when I was a little kid.
Sting was the man, yeah.
As I got older, I understand why people are like, well, Sting wasn't the greatest. I get it, but like, I grew up with Sting, and Sting was fucking cool.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I agree.
And to see Sting and Punk in the ring together, I'm like, that's so crazy. I never thought I'd see that.
Yeah, that's nuts. I'm going for Darby Allin though, man.
I'm going with CM Punk.
I'm going with CM Punk. Yeah, I can't.
I do see Punk picking up losses to the younger guys as we move forward, but I think he does. Man, you can't lose straight in UFC and then come to the wrestling again and lose your first match.
Darby Allin gotta do something.
I don't care. I don't see the correlation between MMA and
I
wrestling.
put $500 on Darby Allin.
But there's some marks on the internet that are gonna be like fucking CM Punk can't win anything no more. And like,
no, but I feel like no, 100%. I agree, but it's like saying, you know, what if I don't know, like remember when Bret Hart came out of retirement, faced Vince McMahon? He needs to win. You know what I mean? Like CM Punk needs to win. He's getting older, and I feel like if they're gonna do a rematch, Darby should win. But I feel like Punk has to win in some capacity. But I get Tim's point though.
Darby gotta win, man.
I don't know.
That would be mad interesting, bro.
You're right. Darby does need to win. He does, realistically. But at the same time, it's like I can't see Punk lose yet. Like,
bro, Darby's winning, bro. Yo, I'm saying it here on the TWC show. Darby's gonna win. Watch.
Okay.
They need that, bro. Everybody's expecting CM Punk to win, and then they cheer and everything, bro. If CM Punk loses,
that Darby wins, and it's gonna be as simple as they're gonna shake hands after and show respect for each other.
Nah, it's gonna be some bullshit.
Some BS. Yeah.
Yo, BS. That Big Show.
What if Paul White comes out and helps CM Punk and they start a new stable?
Bruh, that'd be tight. What if Kevin Nash pull out?
What if there's no finish and like Bray Wyatt comes out and shit?
That'd be fire.
That'd be pretty good.
Like, but it'll be like for what though? Like what's
the point? Yeah, that's true.
It'll be fire though.
Yeah, but I think Punk goes over. That's my pick.
I think Punk goes over too.
Yeah, Darby.
And Darby turns heel on Punk.
Nah, he's already like heel. Darby's like already heel.
But yo, Justin,
Darby's a good guy.
But how is Darby being a heel makes sense? He like, I don't know. You can't help but cheer for the guy, and he has Sting in his corner.
Kicks Sting on the falling Dynamite. Just shit kicks him.
Or that. You're
not my actual stepdad.
I'm telling you, bro, that Sting and CM Punk. I mean, Sting and Darby Allin fuck up CM Punk. Like, make him not win, bro. Like, that'll get so much heat.
Oh yeah,
bro.
Sting turns heel with Darby.
That's what I'm saying. That'll get so much heat, bro. Because everybody wants CM Punk to win. They paid.
That would actually be pretty sick. That would be pretty.
They paid money to yo. I want to see CM Punk and I want him to win, bro. Imagine him losing on some bullshit, bro.
Mm-hmm. You know
like
what?
A dirty pin or something.
You know what? If that does happen, if Darby goes over Punk in like a dirty heel way, I'll be fine with that. That wouldn't bother me. That would be pretty sick for Darby too. He beats Punk in his first match back, bro. Like, does wonders for him. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's it, guys. Is there anything else?
Nah, man. I love y'all, man. And I love
Thank you for joining us again, Tim. Thank you for staying. I know you were going to dip halfway through, but it took us forever to get to the predictions. Guys, Arya Daivari dropped this past week. If you haven't seen my casual conversation with Arya Daivari, go check it out. He's hitting the independent scene on September 23rd. So make sure you guys check that out. Guys, check out all the casual conversations. A lot of great conversations. They're all relevant no matter when you watch them because we don't really talk about things that are happening in present time. We just talk about things overall. You want to go watch Bischoff? Go watch Bischoff. You want to go watch Gary Vee? Go watch Gary Vee. You want to hear some spiritual shit? Go listen to us talk to Jimmy Jacobs in my conversation with Caroline Sped. You want to hear some just conversations that have nothing to do with wrestling? Go check out the conversations with Bill Frontagato and shit. You know what I mean? Like, check that shit out. Me and Daniel also just did an interview with a upcoming wrestler, Niles. That will be coming out soon. And we also got DDP in the bag that's coming out later this month.
Bang!
And, I tried some DDP yoga this morning in my bed. I did some of the bed yoga.
How was it? I didn't try it.
Very loose. Bro, I did.
I felt so flexible and shit.
I swear to God, I got the DVD, bro. I bought it during the pandemic. I was there. Hook it up, brother.
Guys, like, we're not even paid to do this. Like, go check out DDP yoga if you haven't, because I fucked with it this morning for the first time. and like I'm like, this shit's pretty chill. And
Bro,
then
I never did
felt,
yoga.
I felt weird doing it, but then
Yeah.
throughout the day, I'm like, I feel very like limber and like open and like it's weird. Like
I need to get on it, bro. I need to start doing it.
Yeah, bro, it's
and
good.
I
I never
did that
did yoga,
shit, like-
but it's fire.
Tim, I literally did the yoga shit that you can do in your bed. Like push your knees this way. Okay, now
Yeah,
do
this
that.
shit, the
Yeah, like,
twist.
pull your knees up and shit. Like I was doing all that shit. And I'm like, yo, this is like,
Nah,
what to do?
bro.
I'm in
I
my
was
head, what
doing
am I
this shit.
doing? Yeah.
I don't
And then
even
you gotta relax your
I
shoulders.
think I
Then
might
you gotta
have to
relax your
put the
shoulders.
video up on YouTube as well as Patreon because there was too much happening on the screen that I feel like you guys can all check out. But my point is this, guys. I only am dropping very rare episodes of this on YouTube for everyone to watch. If you want to watch the episodes, make sure you sign up to the Patreon as low as $2. We are we give you all these discounts on action figures and toys and all that stuff. You have discounts on the TWC merchandise, and you also get the interviews early. If you want to watch the DDP interview, it's already available to you on the Patreon. Yes, it's dropping on September 15th, but it's already available to you on the Patreon.
Damn, it's out there already?
Yeah. It's all
That's
edited.
wild.
Nah, that shit was
Go
fire,
check
man.
it out.
DDP,
Get out
man.
of the way. Get ahead of the curve. Other
Yo,
than that,
feel
guys,
the bang. Feel the bang, yeah. Feel the bang.
Feel the.
Yo, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up.
Bang! Subscribe to the TWC show. Leave a rating, leave a review. Keep doing the thing. Follow Tim Han Rivera on Instagram and everywhere. Make sure you guys subscribe to Subway Mania on YouTube. And obviously subscribe to the Dropkick Podcast and everywhere Daniel's doing. And keep doing the thing. We'll see you all next time. All out. We'll be good, hopefully. See him Punk is back, baby. Carmella, you're beautiful. The most gorgeous woman in the WWE. And that's all, folks. Ooh, yeah, dig it. Uh-huh.